We got the air conditioning going. And the other day, we spent the last week at Mount Hermon attending a wonderful Christian conference for the whole week, family camp. But on the last day of the camp, we ran out of hot water for some reason in our unit. And I took a cold shower, which I could do it grumbling, but I thought most of the world takes cold showers if they get clean water at all, to even bathe off. You know, so as I'm shivering, I'm thinking, we're so blessed, we're so blessed. And in many ways, we are blessed because our kids have education. We get medical help for the most part, even if our insurance industry is a little bit broken. We have clean roads, not muddy roads to walk on. We have more than one pair of shoes. That says a lot more than most of this world. And we have food, and we have education and opportunities, and mostly hope. Because so much of this world lives on less than $1 a day, and they're starving, and they're neglected by the rest of the world. And almost 30,000 children die every single day from preventable childhood diseases such as malaria. Diarrhea is the #1 killer, and of course HIV and AIDS is starting to really take on lives of many adults and children. I work with this great organization called World Vision. They've been around since 1950, helping the poorest of the poor around the world in the name of Jesus. I've been sponsoring a child myself since I was in high school, a girl from India. And I have continued on the affiliation with World Vision. And recently I went on a trip to Africa, to a country in Africa called Lesotho. I have never heard of Lesotho. It's just a very small and very poor country, though it's beautiful. It's been hard hit by HIV and AIDS. It's landlocked by South Africa, and many of the dads go to South Africa to earn money, to bring home money, and also they vicariously also bring home diseases which have wiped out almost the entire adult population of Lesotho. But I wanted to show you a short video of that trip, and I want to give you a heads up on what you might see. You will see a World Vision logoed white pickup truck pull in with a box spring and mattress set. And the story behind that is this. We were going from village to village visiting orphans, and we saw this 9-year-old and 11-year-old sibling who had lost their parents. Can you imagine? 9-year-old, 10-year-old, they're running their own households. And they were in a bad place when World Vision heard about them, and they gave them sponsorship, so they were able to stay in school and had people watching over them and get medical care and some food and things like that. So we were able to visit them, and they were doing pretty well in spite of the fact that they missed their mom and dad. But we saw inside their hut, and their bed was just dirty and old, and we thought the least we can do for them is to get them a new bed set. So we delivered, we just each pitched in like $12 to give them this bed, and the big smile on the big sister's face was just worth it all. Fortunately, it's a very community-minded society, and even though these kids had lost their parents to AIDS, they were still being looked over by these village aunties. So we knew that they would be kind of cautiously looking at what we're doing, so we came prepared. We had these cooking pots we also got at that store and delivered 12 of them to all the village aunties, and they're very musical people, so they started singing and they balanced it on their head and they started dancing, and right then an unfortunate chicken ran across the field, and you knew that that chicken's hours were numbered and they were having soup that night. So won't you turn your attention to the screen for a few minutes for this. Glory, we will shine the light of Jesus, share his love with everyone. We will shine the light of Jesus, share the love of God's own Son. We will shine the light of Jesus till his work on earth is done. We will shine the light of Jesus, share his
NSE Day.